Hey everybody, welcome back to Shadows over Loathing. Let's see. Ah yes, we need to go shake down the hardware store. We're about done here. Squirrel chattering on the nearby house dash, presumably trying to scare you away from its stash. A real tactical mistake on its part, since you now know where its stash is. Scampers away as you peer into the hole. You find not just the expected squirrel nest, but also several wallets? Huh. Has this squirrel been mucking hikers? Maybe you should get out of here before it comes back with a knife. Hello again, what can I do for you? I've been asked to shake up some of your merchandise. Come again? Some mob guy who wants to intimidate you for some reason. So they have me here to shake things up or down, something like that. Huh. Well, those paint cans over there could use a good shaking. Ain't got around to it for a while. Okay, sounds good. Can't say I felt particularly intimidated, though. Paints and all of this season's trendiest patent colors, such as beet teal and indigo orange and tomato ultramarine. You give all the paint cans a good vigorous shaking. The proprietor nods his thanks. Okay. Now back to Oceans. Lake City? Is it Ocean Lake? No, it's just Ocean City, isn't it? Where did I get lake from? Probably from that place as a lake. Now I need to find a, found a case of rum. Found this absinthe. Found gin. Found this cola. Found this tomato juice. Got a lot of good stuff here, stranger. We need to find a sewer entrance somewhere. Where? I really don't remember where it is. Out of my way. You okay there, buddy? Barker horks up a giant wad of tangled plant matter and hair. Now there could be lots of interesting stuff in there. You excessively pick through the squelching mess until you get to the good stuff. Sword, grease, and fluorescent resin. Out of all the debunked theories of how fire works, this one is the one we all agreed to pretend is true. Where is it? Yes, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm sure this is it. So much fishing. You step through the hole in the wall and down a short tunnel and emerge in front of a whole crowd of yelling fishermen. This almost sends you into a panic until you realize they aren't yelling at you. They're yelling at two fishermen pulling each other in a boxing ring. Looks like you discovered a little underground fighting league. Huh. Okay. The first rule is glove glove. The second rule is also glove glove. Glove. There's another glove in there, and I didn't mention it or anything for some reason. Hi-ho. The guy looks almost human apart from the gill flaps and the big fishy lips. He's either commenting on the boxing match or practicing to be a world-class gargler. We don't have any humans down here, but I better to fight. I wish to fight. Sure, kid. I went to bare knuckles so no weapons. This is Chicago, I can't short time ago 20 minutes. So if you win a battle, you gotta jump in there and beat them both for the title. What do I get if I win? Forgot I need you unequipped. Let's try again. Okay, let me ask. Okay, kid, what's your name? Who's traveling? Yes. A new challenger about your face, inject us out surface, and tell me the friends for the telling. Round 21 is Blue Sunbird Traveler. Hey. Get in the ring. I should have got more, sleaze defense. Oh well. Have at thee. Wrong one. Ah. Still, this'll do. You win. The announcer grudgingly gives you the championship belt. You scrape the eggs off it and stash it in your sack. Fishman row. And punch a man a fish, he'll thank you. Teach a man to punch a fish, and someday he'll win a belt like this one. I guess I'll keep this for now, but if I ever need it, there it is. Oh, that reminds me. Fight the monsters! I will not be poisoned by the likes of you. You want, that'll teach them a lesson about spontaneously evolving rudimentary intelligence. Found appears to be hooked up to a supply of barbecue sauce instead of water. Fill up the sauce cup. Arf, arf. Arf, arf. Barker executes a perfect backflip. Oh wow, you learned a new trick. Woof. I don't know how old you are, so I don't know if that's surprising or not. Barker's mysticality has gone up. I'm not sure what sort of mysticality a plant dog thing has. Here you go, Floyd, one serving of barbecue sauce. Oh, holy cow, thank you. He takes a big sniff of the sauce. Ah, sweet and smoky, just like Dad used to make. Well, just like the machine at Dad's factory used to make. Dad's job was just to make sure the rats didn't unionize. Well, enjoy. I sure will. Thanks for your help. Free to a good home. Must have been here for a while because the plant's obviously dead. You reach for the plant to examine it. It startles you by belching out a cloud of spooky mist. The previous owner must have given it away because it was too scary, not because it was too hard to take care of. Got your eggs. Okay, let me just process these. Oop, I misplaced the decimal. I only need 0.3 pounds of eggs. Well, now that I got this goop, you can keep the extra eggs. Hooray. Now, here, let me write down where to find the fish mother's nest. You'll also need this. And now we just slather you with this foul-smelling jelly. Come back and see me if you need this reapplied. Double hooray. Fishing rod leaning against the railing. It was there because there's something wrong with it. The person said that fishing is not a waste of good use of time, but that person probably didn't have as much spare time as you. I'm hiding behind the piling next to the left. Come say hello. Ooh, sounds like it's time to make a new friend. Well, hi there. You must have seen my note on the other pilot. My name's Walter. I believe, are you living under this bridge? For the moment, I'll probably move on, because SIT students keep throwing weird rocks down here. But it's protected from the rain, and the fishing is good. So it's a pretty nice spot to camp for a while. What about the fishmen? Those fellows with glowing eyes? They were a bit leery of me at first, but I guess they decided I was harmless. Maybe all the raw fish I've been handling rubbed off on me. Makes sense, I guess. Ask about the fishing. I guess picked up a trick or two. You looking for some pointers? Sure, that'd be great. So far I figured out that you hold on to the stiff part of the pole and dangle the sharp wire into the water. Well, there's a sense it's been stopped by being a double entendre real fast. Here, let me expand that knowledge a bit. You know when to fold your bait and when to hold it. You know anything about the hobo code? And off he goes. Oh, what's this? Rubber boots. Yuck. You emerge from the disgusting hole into a slightly less disgusting cave, although let's not be unclear here. The cave is very disgusting. What piles of eggs litter the uneven ground? You hear a quiet, gurgling breathing sound from the other end of the cavern. Let's get Rufus's stupid pearl. What is this? Shadow rift. Step through. My oxygen! Hurry, hurry. Oh, I guess I don't need to breathe in here. The Holy Grail! A throbbing ring of negative energy around a chalice-shaped object. Might be a chalice. Close it. I fumbled around with the wet pliers and somehow managed to clumsily close the portal without dropping them. Let's see. I have a feeling Slee's armor will come in handy down here. Slimy eggs. Disgusting eggs. Revolting eggs. Terrible eggs. Well, this is almost definitely the fish mother. You hear Natalis' smooth, melodious voice speak directly into your mind. You are a cunning and wily human to have bypassed the defenses of this place. Thanks. Don't ask how I did it. I already know. Fear not. The eggs I give to my children to take care of are largely non-viable. It helps keep them out of trouble if they think they have responsibilities. Why have you sought out this audience with me, human? Well, here for a pearl. Ah, so you are a treasure hunter, are you? You who have killed 26 of my children. Yes, I have counted. And further temerity to trick your way into my lair in pursuit of material wealth. It's not like that. Your words are Ashes of the one whose pants are aflame, human. I will grant you no such boon. Nuts. I guess I'll have to kill you then. I mean, I didn't want to kill him. But they left me no choice. Hey! Bleed. Hey! Don't hurt my plog. That's what I'm gonna call Barker from now on. He's a plog. Sorry, plog. Goodbye, plog. Not plog. Fish monk. You won. Hopefully this won't set off a protracted human fishman war or anything. Probably isn't even shiny. Awful eggs. These eggs are fine, actually. Bad eggs. A teeming mess of fishmen. This is apparently where fishermen keeps most of her young. Go fishing. I'm gonna go fishing. Scum. Guess I have no choice but to teach you regret. The fish mother's young numbers slightly fewer thanks to your efforts. Can I just... Oh, again, I got your pearl. Don't ask for the details. That gross, huh? No questions. Ah, that pearl really is a beaut. I'm gonna have to go to hardcore announcement mode for a while. I'll give you a call when I figure out the next step of my plan. Alright. What do I do with these extra fishman eggs? Well, I can cook them for you. Pinch of lye, some nitric acid, and they're totally edible. I don't want to know how you know that. He whips the glistening eggs together with some chemicals and fries them up over a Bunsen burner for you. Ever been to the ocean at low tide? Imagine frying that smell. Thanks. And now we can go home. It's Charles' desk, but there isn't currently a Charles at it. Hey Jessica, where's Charles? You want to deal with some interference we're getting in the detectotron. I'd have thought he'd be back by now, actually. Well, don't worry about it. Go get some sleep. No, not yet. I have uncursing to do. The Librium Umbra Malum Olivia. Alvear. 101 delicious mutton recipes. Ita Verio. You offer the Latin tome to the machine. Your head tingles as the machine thrums and vibrates. Inhuman vowels undulate in your ear. Dark words form at the tip of your tongue. A cacophony of languages reverberates and resounds, and pow! Suddenly disappears. The curse is severed from the book. All that nasty Latin has been wiped away, revealing the uncorrupted beauty beneath. The book's curse now lives in the machine. I don't think you can project your consciousness into it. Think again, pal. Angie has lost much to the wolves. Still he hunts. Hails Angie. Spit on a son of Rome, Grimhild. I don't know. Unicus offers powers on top of peace. Power in return for suckling the sucklings of a she-wolf. That is no power. Aggie drinks the milk of bears and he spits on the sons and daughters of Rome. Aggie speaks too much of suckling. Talk plainly. No truce with Empire, Grimhild. Whatever that is. Ja. There is still wisdom left in old fright, not for those who ask the right questions. Here, ya Grimchild, hails. Not often is laughed and spoken on our soil without bloodshed. It augurs well for our future. Irenicus offers us much power. Ya. The tribes who allied Empire are greatly rewarded, but I can name no tribe who would be as powerful as you, Grimhild, if you are good to that man. Bernard, don't speak of merit at this time. Ah, why scold me? Would it not go well for our future and yours? I secure peace for all with much power to you. In benefits. Would you not like to have fine silk, Grimhild, and spices and fine creams? Farewell. Hell yeah, small bird. Ankirs has much confidence to come here alone. Ave, barbarian. Hails. I stand before you in the name of Imperial Gaius Julius Caesar Divius, Nomius of these lands. The Imperator's birthday is next Mercury's day. It is a big birthday. You will be 40. Sign his birthday card, barbarian, and the Empire shall look upon thee with favor. We are public, you call me a barbarian? So you seek in private to ply me with sweet words, but now you call me a barbarian? I'm on unfinished business, compiled, and my words are a truth, isn't accordingly. If you do not perceive my passions, it is because only because I have dominion over them. Speak not of passions to me in this place. Fix it. I will sign the card. Imperial, please. And he is your inferior too, so you say. Will you write to your superior in Latin, please? Remember your lessons. Alright, I need to look it up. I did this before. What is happy birthday in Latin? I shall write Felix Natalis. Why, that is a wonderful sentiment, flawlessly composed. I confess I am surprised, how I did not think even my teaching had carried you so far. I am surprised as well. How did I know that? It matters not. Go forth, beautiful one, and grace the powerful pages of that card with your tribute. Between you and I, you may expect much power in return. Punch the card into the sky! Consumptium est. The curse once lodged within that forbidden and nasty text has been unwritten and undone, and you find it in a fantastic final chapter you did not notice before. Upgrade. 10 new ways to prepare mutton? What a bounty. I'm excited to cook something. Anyone like mutton? No. The fishing rod. The machine winds up, whirls, and hums at odd intervals, casting about for some elusive frequency. This continues for some time, and you begin having difficulty breathing. Just as you fear you might pass out from the incessant cycling, something stops with a pop. The curse has been removed, and you can breathe once again. A cursed fishing rod. Stripped of all his eldritch magic and mystery, this once cursed fishing rod is now perfectly banal. Actually, it looks pretty lousy, which doesn't matter much because the line was dismissed along with the curse. Rod's curse now swims in the very depths of the machine, daring any astral fisherman to come down and get it. I'm gonna go fishing! Nobody knows a treat as sweet as saucy Mr. Calvin meat. I like to kiss the other trout on the tails or thereabouts, but I will tell you my most base desire to be fished and thrown into the fryer. You are mine. Your mind tingles. The fishing rod's curse has caught another fish today, and you get the feeling the more fish you help him catch, the happier he'll be. Wait, who's he? You know, you just know deep in your gut that this curse is a man. Not in the way that sailors talk about their ships using female pronouns. This isn't a male curse, this is a man. This curse is a man. Weird. Got a book and possibly also a bachelor's degree in botany. I'm not exactly sure. Wow, sounds like a busy day. Yeah, that's a fair assessment. I'm gonna go to bed now. Okay, sleep tight. We're having some trouble pinpointing the next artifact, but we should have it sorted out in the morning. Alright. Oh, I almost forgot. Before you left, Charles asked me to ask you to pick the third floor. Store, rather. Texas Instruments, bakery. let's go to the instrument store. I like the sound of that instrument store, hopefully. Okay, well, I'll get them moved in, and then I'm sure Charles will get the next storefront ready for applicants. Thanks, Jessica. You're hanging the poster up, making your space seem even more like a messy dorm room. That's how I like it. You get tired of carrying this loose steam vent around, so you install it in the corner of the room. Nice and atmospheric. Ooh. Blues, congratulations on your successful shakedown. You will be contacted with another request in due timelines. DT, briefcase full of meat. How much meat? 400 meat. Sleep! You'll always look back fondly on your afternoon at college. 3 statues of you, each whispering. The whispering drifts in and out and mixes together, making it hard to understand. All I got, all I ever, all I'm doing, brawn study bluffing. All I got, brawn, all I ever study, all I'm doing, bluffing. Smug looking one. You give yourself a pep talk and feel like you're ready to meet life's challenges with vigor and a sense of humor. This dream has a horrible hole in it. My research wasn't thorough enough. What did you do, idiot? I couldn't get near the place. Will the barrier hold without me? Perhaps there is an ending. One can know. You aren't interested in being him again. Rub our crystal. Have a seat. Engage some fisticuffs with this here statue. Tickle our tentacle. What? Nom 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 nom. You eat the eggs, trying not to consider their provenance. Completely horrifying. Hey, protein is protein. Down the hatch. Blues, thank God you're finally awake. Am I? You say so. What's eating you? At my wit's end, Charles Wallace has gone missing. Really? Where did he go? He wouldn't be missing if I knew that. She closes her eyes and takes a deep breath. Okay, I'm panicking. Come on, Jessica, don't panic. I do know where he went before he went missing. What happened? We were having trouble getting the detective trying to focus on the next artifact. All we could get was the Big Moist. The Big Moist? This swamp north of Porkham, and I'm pretty sure that the entire swamp is not the cursed artifact in question. Charles went out there yesterday to see if a down power line or something was causing interference. Huh. And he hasn't come back yet? No! No, he hasn't! Maybe I should go looking for him. Are you trying to drive me crazy? Come on, get a wiggle on for crying out loud. Charles could have been eaten by Gatormen by now. Excuse me, eaten by what now? Gatormen, you know. I don't, which seems like a good thing. The Big Moose is home to a tribe of nasty, belligerent half-people, half-alligators. They don't take kindly to intruders, such as, for example, Charles Wallace. Or me, presumably. Are you checking out on me now when a friend's life is at stake? Is this map a slice of Swiss cheese? It's a sponge. What deli have you been going to? A sponge is definitely not a map. You're going to a swamp. It's soft, damp, and it has holes in it. What do you want from me? Alright, okay. Alright, call the mob. Upon auditory processing the alert bell from the telephonic device, I have answered it. Come on, Don, dial it back a notch. As it is you who have dialed my number, I do not entirely understand this request, Mr. Traveler. Alright, well, anyway, what do you need? Our observationalists have reported that you have, or will, soon become operational within Porkham and the focus of the educational, known as the Seaside Institute of Technology. Just another shakedown? And I gotta put the screws on an entire university for you. That will not be necessary. We are not in competitive relationship with this academical institution. Yeah, no kidding. The specific task we require of you is too sensitive to communicate to you in telephonical manner. Proceed to the Lunchonette Fission Chips, whereupon you will meet with one of our operatives who is known by the suffragette Greasy Steve. You will recognize him by... No, that's fine. I'm pretty sure I'll know when I see him. Then fortuitous chance on your objective. And we also call Rufus. The number you have dialed is not in service. Please hang up and... Rufus? Oh, it's you, Blue. Sorry for the subterfuge. I had to tap into the university line to get the phone down here, and that isn't, strictly speaking, illegal. Anyway, I figured out the next step in building my quantum telecommunications device. Can you come to my lab as soon as possible? Okay, see you soon. Anyway, we'll call it a video here. I'm the Blues 32. This is Shadows over Loathing, TTFN. Ta-ta for now.